Wednesday, everyone.
Yeah, what day is it?
Today is a tough day.
It's been a tough day. It's 6 a.m. All right, warm up today. We'll do 1 minute of jumping jack or jump rope. You guys can kind of pick on that, whatever you'd prefer. Then we'll do a 5-minute AMRAP of a push-up to T. We haven't done that much, so I'll demo that in a second. Then we'll do 10 prone scorpions, 5 rollover V-sits, and then 10 narrow stance air squat. The narrow stance air squat is just to kind of help you warm up for our pistol or our single leg squat later. So do that with the feet very, very close together. We'll do that for 5 minutes, and we'll end with another 1 minute jumping jack or jump rope. The push up to T, I'll show you that right now. Oh, I'm gonna spotlight myself. There we go. So push up to D, you're gonna do 1 full range push up, and you're just gonna turn, pause, and then go again. Other side. Just like that. And it's only gonna be 5 reps total. Suppose you can do 6 if you like even numbers, but otherwise just 5 reps total. All right, but we'll start with 1 minute of jumping jack or 1 minute of jump rope. Going in 10. There's a new IST playlist out. And go. I gotta go turn it up right now. Sounds like a good song. Good there. Let's go into our 5-minute AMRAP, starting with 5 push-up to T. Going in 10. And a push-up and then a rotation with a little pause at the top. And go. Really try to get the chest opened up all the way at the top. And it's 5 reps total, or you can do 6 if you want to do even numbers. Then you have 10 prone scorpions. After 10 prone scorpions, 5 rollover V-sit. And after your 5 rollover V-sit, you have your 10 narrow squats. And your narrow squats, I really want you to focus on getting some weight into the backside of the leg. So push your knees forward. Think about really trying to hit the ankles. And after 10 narrow squats, right back to the push-up to T. We have 2 more minutes here in the warm-up. Should be getting close to 2 full rounds on it. And on the second round, on your scorpions and rollovers, try to get a little bit more range of motion. Same thing on the squat. Just an extra inch or 2 further. Forty more seconds here. And then remember, we'll end with another 1 minute jumping jack or jump rope. Ten more seconds. Good there. I'll give you guys a second to stand up and get your jump rope ready if you're using one. We're going in 10. And go. It's also a good time to practice some double unders if you have your rope. Thirty more seconds. Katie, I like how the dog comes in to hop in when you're jumping rope. And good there. All right, I'll go over core. It's a little different formatting today, but hopefully it's not too confusing. There we are. So core work today, we'll have 2 3-minute AMRAPs. There will be a 30-second rest in the middle. It doesn't say that, but I do want you guys to rest 30 seconds after the first one. So we're gonna do a max plank hold, and that's up to 3 minutes. And I think some of you will get to that. You might just be planking the whole time. Otherwise, maybe you make it 2 minutes, and then the plank kind of deteriorates. In the remaining time, you're just gonna perform Superman reps. So that's laying on your belly, arching up, coming back down. Again, that's as soon as that plank goes away. But I want a lot of us to push for a big, long plank here, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes. If you know you can do 3 minutes already, maybe you add a small amount of weight. But I think body weight for most of us will be challenging enough. 30-second rest, and then we'll go into, it's essentially another 3-minute AMRAP, just broken up kind of more specifically. So we're going to have 30 seconds each side in that pistol squat or single leg squat or lunge hold. So 30 seconds one leg, 30 seconds the other, right into 30 seconds each side of a side plank, right into 30 seconds each side of the pistol squat or single leg squat hold. I want to show a few different variations that you can do on the squat hold. Other than that, I think you guys are familiar with plank, Superman, and side planks. All right, so for the single leg squat hold, you can do a freestanding pistol. I don't feel quite warm for it, so I'm going to do an assisted pistol. So I'm going to have my box or beam or anything like that. I'm going to go down, and I'm working on this leg right here. So I want to get that leg up as high as possible. So I'm holding that. That's 30 seconds one side, and then I would switch over and I would do 30 seconds on the other. Okay. Secondary option is I'm up on a step or a bench or whatever I have, and I'm going to go down as low as I can and hold that there. As low as I can, hold 30 seconds, again, each side. And then a final option would just be a reverse lunge, hold here. We've done that quite a bit, so I would prefer, if you can, to try to do a single leg squat or pistol squat hold. Right now, I'll give you guys a minute or so to play around with that, get things set up, and then we'll get started. Let me know if you have questions.
Alex.
Yes.
Can we pick up our jump rope at one time? I forgot when I picked up my joggers.
Yeah, that should be fine. If you want to, we can figure out a time after this class.
Okay.
I'll talk to you then. And then Eric, just remember to have a little bit more forward lean. Yep. If you are doing an assisted pistol squat hold, make sure you're still leaning forward so it looks like a pistol. Can't have you leaning back too far. Mike going freestanding today. I like it. Again, if you're good at this, you're focusing on the leg that's straight. You're trying to get that leg up as high as you can. To me, it feels like, you know, if I do it correctly for 10 seconds, like I'm going to cramp. That looks good, Sherry. Jane, you're scaring me. Don't fall down the stairs there. I don't think Jane liked that comment. Okay, looks like we're all just about ready. We'll start with our plank. Remember, we have up to 3 minutes. Otherwise, in the remaining time, you go right into your Superman reps. Going in 10. Big plank to start the day. And go. Remember to lock your position in. And every few moments, make sure you take a second to feel it out and see if you could do a better position. I'll let you know every 30-second interval. We're 30 seconds in. 1 minute in. Keep squeezing the belly. Eric Buck can come down like an inch. Yeah. I'm just being picky though, really. And Jane, I want you to go for reps up and down. Yep. Minute and a half left. All right, let's hold strong now. 1 minute left. Thirty seconds. And then Katie R, I want you to go up and down here as well for reps. Once you're on that Superman, I want reps. A little pause at the top is great. Ten seconds. And good. Nice job. 30-second break. And then we're into our pistol squat hold, single leg squat hold. Yeah, get a little shoulders, a little bit of belly on that. Nikki's down. She's taking a nap. That's how I feel right now. All right, we're going in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. Remember, if you're in the pistol squat, we're focusing on the straight leg, getting as high as possible. Mike, I think you get that foot a little higher. Oh, I tricked you. 10 more seconds this side. Looks good, Jane. 3, 2, 1, switch. We're going right away. On the other leg now. If you're like me, one leg might be a little more difficult than the other. Amy, try to get that foot up a little higher now. Higher. Yeah, that's what you gotta hold. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go side plank. Side plank, 30 seconds each side. Five seconds. Switch. Three, 2, 1. Back to the pistol squat hold. Let's get a quick transition into it. Work on straightening that leg. Try not to hold the leg, Katie. Yep. You can assist when needed, but try to work that hip flexor. 5 seconds. And switch. Let's do it. Last side. Nice job, Mike. Keep getting height on that straight leg. Nice, Kev. You got it, Sherry. 10 seconds. Nice job, Nikki. That's really good. 2, 1. Good. Nice job, guys. You can rest. I think that was quite a bit harder than last week. Just, might have to go to 35 seconds next week. I don't think we can do 40 yet. So very nice job there. Again, if you are doing that pistol squat hold, it's going to feel like something. I think it feels more like an L sit, honestly, with the way that straight leg has to work to stay elevated off the ground. Obviously, you're still getting some lower body leg work with the balance there. But just a different movement, and I like it. So we'll do it for another 2 weeks or so, and then if you guys don't like it, then we can get rid of it. Anyways, we'll move into our strength training. All right, strength training today, we'll have 2 parts. We're gonna do the pistol squat or balance squat by itself, just like we did last week, for all 3 sets in a row. And then we're gonna move into some push-up work. I'm just gonna talk about the pistol right now, and then I'll explain the push-up work in a second. So for the pistol, we're gonna do 10 to 15 reps each leg, and we're gonna go every 2 minutes, and we'll do 3 sets total. On this, I want you to do a few different things, either harder variation, more range of motion, a different variation, whether it's just a balance squat or an assisted pistol, and then aiming to overload in some way, whether that's you do 1 more rep than last week, or maybe hold on to a 5 or 10 pound plate, whatever it takes to just get a little bit of overload. If last week you were capping out at 15 each leg, you could even do 16 each leg today, okay? We do have 1 extra variation that is a little bit different than the hold, so I'll show that. Otherwise, it'll be very similar to what you did for the hold. So the pistol, again, you can do it unassisted, you can do it assisted. If you are using assistance in the pistol, make sure you still have the same posture going down into it. And I'm leaning forward, and I'm up, and I can use that upper body to help push myself off. Another good option, if you haven't done it before, is going onto a box or a bench or anything you have. Make sure the foot's very close first up. Then you can go down, leaning forward, touch, and then come up from there. And just work the range of motion. So maybe this week you're on something higher like this, and then later on maybe you're touching your butt to like the bottom of a step or something. And then the final option, we did it in the hold, is our balance squat down. Try to touch either your toe or your heel, and come up. That's what we'll work on. You guys can select the variation you'd like to use today. I would do at least 5 warm-up reps each side, and then let me know if you have questions. And sometimes it does help to have a plate under your heel if you're someone who's limited by your ankles. Jill, that's close. Just got to really lean forward into it. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, Jane, that's pretty low. You might have to use the stool balance squat again here. I like it, Mike.
Hey, Alex.
Yep.
I'm trying this here.
Sorry, Nikki, I can't hear you very well.
I'm trying this here.
Yeah.
But after 5 or so, I get kind of dizzy.
Okay. You can just do a lower number of reps, like you said there, 5 or so, and then you could switch to a different movement.
Okay.
Okay, just make sure you get 10 total reps.
Yeah.
But one more minute here before we start. Hey, Eric, you'll appreciate this. Chris brought in another clothes rack for the shower. He made some more woodworking stuff, put some hooks on it. I told him you'd be excited. All right. So again, we'll go every 2 minutes. You should have a little bit of rest time, probably around 30 seconds to 45 seconds. I'll get that set right now. 3 rounds total, and you can always mix and match your variations. If one round you want to do pistol, the next round you want to do balance squat, it's fine by me, as long as it's challenging. Going in 10. And go. Yeah, looks good, Nikki. And then Jane, try to really touch that heel to ground, work the range of motion. Nice, Kevin. Nice, Sherry. Looks good, KDO. Nice, KDR. It's excellent.
I lose my balance when I laugh at myself because I do this when I come up.
I was watching that. It's like a kipping squat. All right, we're going in 10. Not much rest here. Ready? And go. Let's do it again. You got it, Eric. Nice job, Nikki. Good, Jill. You got it, Mike. Thirty seconds here. Don't rush this if you are using that entire time. Don't rush. Okay, last set. And go. And the pistol squat balances a little more forward than midfoot. Work hard in this final set. Get those extra reps. When you guys finish, take your time. You could do a little quad stretch or ankle stretch if you're done early. That's a 180 heart rate right there. All right, so again, as you guys are recovering, I'll go over part 2 of strength. We do have one more piece. Thankfully, it is upper body focused. So I don't know that we've ever done this style of training. We're gonna do the push-up, and we're also gonna have an unweighted floor press. You're gonna do 5 rounds. You're gonna do 20 seconds of push-ups where your goal is speed. It's obviously still quality, but speed is a main focus here. And then you're gonna go right into 40 seconds of lying floor press. And that can be done with a stick or something very, very light. I don't think I'd use any weights. I wouldn't even use a 15-pound barbell for this. But I'll kind of show you how that's gonna look. And we're gonna do 5 rounds of that. The first couple rounds, you'll feel a little bit silly pressing nothing on the ground. But when we get to the later rounds, you'll understand. So again, push up. In 20 seconds, I want you completing somewhere around like 10 or more reps. So if you need to go to the knees for that or elevate the hands for that, make sure you do so. But I want speed. You don't have to worry too much about like a real strict lockout, but make sure we're getting very close and quick on that. So push up, just cranking them out as fast as I can. That's up, I lay on my back. I'm gonna have a stick or just my hands, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah. Back over into push up. We're doing that for 5 rounds. Okay. You'll appreciate the unweighted floor press after a few rounds. You guys can prepare for that right now. Again, I'd like a push-up variation where you know you can do at least 10 on your first set. If you're very good at push-up, this will be quite challenging. You might be aiming for 15 to 20. That's how fast I want the reps. Take a warm-up set if you want, and we'll begin in about a minute. It's also a good time to work on your transitions. So be rolling over back and forth. And your floor press reps are meant to be just nice and slow. No speed requirement on your floor press. Okay. All right, let's do it. Again, 20 seconds on, 40 seconds, nice slow. We'll do 5 rounds, so it's 5 minutes straight. If you're good at the push-up, I need the speed on it. 1 in 10. 2, 1, and go. Crank them out. Nice, Jane. Good, Jill. 10 more seconds. And flip over, floor press. Just slow and easy. Twenty more seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Right away. Keep the speed. Go push harder out of the bottom. 3, 2, 1, go. Floor press. You're gonna start feeling it now. We're just breathing right now. We're recovering. Ten seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. Right to it. Go faster on the way up. Hey, Sherry. Good, Kev. 5 seconds. Couple more. And good. Back to floor press. Keep it slow. Ten seconds. 5. Got 2 more rounds here. 3, 2, 1, and go. More speed this round. Let's go, Amy. 5 seconds. Push. 2, 1, and go. Floor press. Almost there now. Twenty seconds. We have 1 more round after this. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last one. All out. A rep a second. Let's go. Push on it. Let's go, KDO. 5 seconds. 2, 1, and go. We'll finish with the floor press. 10 seconds. And good. How was that? Any comments? That was a Chris Hinshaw special, if you know who that is. He's one of the CrossFit kind of endurance coaches. The idea of it is that you're building up the metabolites and then you're trying to clear those metabolites. So like some people call it lactic acid. It's more than that. It's a bunch of different things going on. But when you feel the swelling and then you try to get the blood to flow after that with a light exercise. So that's the idea behind that. I think we should do it with legs too. Like a jump squat into an air squat, something like that. I don't know. Did the stick get heavy by the end? I hope.
No, not really.
Oh, Amy.
No, the stick was fine, but like fast push-ups.
That's good. Hey, you just got good recovery there. All right, we'll get into Metcon. Metcon, we have a fun one today. Eric's got the 60, so it'll be really fun for him. So we have the eel today. We have the eel. We're going to do 4 rounds for time. The 2 movements in here with the dumbbell are somewhat similar, so the brain will certainly have to be on for this one. We're going to do 12 alternating dumbbell clean and jerk, and different than normal, we're going to do this from the ground. So like we do with the snatch from the ground, except now it'll go from the ground to the shoulder, to overhead, and then switch arms. Into a 30-second plank, you guys know that. Into 12 single arm dumbbell clusters. Cluster, you do not have to alternate arms. So that's one way for your brain to remember what you're doing. I would probably do 6 on one arm and then 6 on the other. I'll show you that movement in a second. It's an odd one. 30-second plank, and then you go again. 4 rounds total. I'll demo each of those now, and then you guys can ask me questions. All right, so dumbbell clean and jerk. One head of the dumbbell has to touch the ground at the bottom. So I'd probably lean it forward, touch, up to the shoulder, and then overhead. Just like so. Alternate hands, touch, shoulder, overhead. If I had to kind of power clean and then jerk, it would look like that. Push press, those are all fine. That's my clean and jerk. The cluster, again, you don't have to switch hands. I'm going to touch same way, into full squat, overhead. Touch, squat, overhead. That's what I'm looking for there. And again, I would probably do 6 on one side and then go into 6 on the other. Okay? Let me know if you guys have questions. Otherwise, practice both of those movements. Make sure you know which is which. And I'll think of a cap here. Eric, you're going to do 10 reps for both movements because you have a 60. I don't want you doing 12.
Alex, did you say 10?
Yep, I want you to do 10 instead of 12.
Hey, Alex, what's the difference with the last movement and the thruster?
So the cluster has to touch the ground every time. So regular thruster is just here, right? And then cluster is touch, squat, press.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. Cluster is just kind of a clean thruster. That's how they came up with the name. That looks good, Jill. All right, so I'm thinking about a 13-minute cap on this workout, approximately 3 minutes per round. Jane, are you going to be using the 20-pound dumbbell? Jane, I think I'll have you do 10 reps as well, because that's pretty heavy. So do 10 instead of 12. It's about another minute here before we start. Okay, are we feeling ready? So you have 12 reps, 30-second plank, 12 reps, 30-second plank. Your first 12, you have the clean and jerk. So touch the ground to the shoulder, 2 overhead. Really use your legs to get that dumbbell overhead. 13-minute cap on it.
Wait a second, Alex, it says you don't have a plank after the, oh, you do. Oh, sorry. Didn't see that last plank.
Well, don't miss that last plank, Jane. Okay, 12 alternating clean and jerk from the ground. Going in 10. Now this one you do have to switch hands every rep. 2, 1, go. Make sure once you get it to shoulder, use your legs to drive it overhead. Once you're there, you have your 30-second plank. After this first plank, you're into the cluster, or I would do 6 reps one arm, 6 reps the other. Oh, it's good, Eric. It's the same thing. You got to touch the dumbbell to the ground. Work on the full squat. Looks good, KDR. Nice, Jane. Good, Mike. Cluster's an odd movement. Make sure you're still breathing. Keeping low tension on it. Nice, Kev. Good job, Jill. 30-second plank, and then you're right back to the top. Jane, butt down an inch. Job, Eric. Nice, Amy. It's a really good squat, Nikki. Nicely done. You got it, Mike. Find a way to breathe through it now. Nice, KDO. Good job, Jill. It's a nice squat. Let's go. You're going to get some shoulders on the plank now. Just push through that. You can hold that forever. Nice, Jane. Make sure you're powerful out of that squat. Like you're going to launch it. Let's go. Let's keep pushing here in the final 2 rounds. Quick transitions. Nice, Sherry. Keep using that plank to recover your breathing. And use the dumbbell to push. It's really good, KDR. Nice, Jill. Wait, Kev. Nice. Nicely done, Eric. Good, Amy. Here you go, Nikki. No way. You got it, Kev. Use the legs. It's really good, Jane. Good boy, Mike. Finish strong now. Got 3 minutes to get it done. Nice, Jill. All right, KDO. Good job, Mike. And 1 minute left. If you guys finish early, just relax. Maybe hit a child's pose or an easy cool down. We'll get a stretch on at the end of the time here. All right, we're good there. As a group today, I just want us to do a 1 minute child's pose as we did run a little bit long on the workout. Feel free to unmute. Let me know how that felt or any other comments you'd like. A 1 minute child's pose.
I liked it a lot.
You say that sucked, Nikki?
Oh, I liked it a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a good suck.
That's good.
Say that sucks.
Said that sucked.
All right, Marines are out. See you guys.
Not Breen.
Bye bye.
Bye.
What's up, Mike? I thought Mike was gonna unmute, but
The plank was definitely not rest.
No, it was not rest. It's not recovery.
shoulders.
Yeah.
But breathing,
Yeah.
right?
And then I was like trying to cheat it. Like, how can I
How can I make this
like
plank
twist onto one foot? Will that be easier? I don't know.
That's the way it is sometimes.
The clusters were a bit easier than I thought they'd be. With the combo. It's rough.
Yeah.
Nothing was good about that.
Whenever you have an odd movement, I feel like people are more likely to really get tense on it and hold their breath a little bit more. So you guys make it through the 12 reps, and then you're done. And you're like, oh.
I was getting all screwed up. Like I think a couple different rounds I did the clusters first instead of the push press. And
I think you ended on the clean and jerks because
yeah,
I thought you saw another thing, but then you were done. So.
no, that one I know I did, and I think I did the same thing the second round.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Hard workout tomorrow. You might have a little bit of soreness, but that's okay. We'll do some lighter strength training for the hamstrings and butt. And then we have some dumbbell snatches and burpees tomorrow. I think this is like one of our, it'd be like an IST standard type workout. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the first round was like all about the plate. Is this round all about the dumbbell?
This is I survived the dumbbell now.
Yeah. 'Cause it's kicking my ass so far.
We got too good at the plate. We had to upgrade.
Holy moly.
Next shutdown, we're going to dish out 200 kettlebells. I'm kidding. We're not having another shutdown.
What time can we pick up shirts today until this morning?
I think
8:30?
it's 7:30 to 10
Oh, okay.
again. Let me check. I don't want to be wrong. We had quite a few come last night. Everyone got a free beverage. Yeah, 7:30 to 10 in the morning, or 11:30 to 1. And that looks about the only times. If those don't work, you can message Joe, and he'll come in special for you. He's the apparel man now.
Bye.
Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
guys.
Guys. Nikki, are you coming in today? Oh, she's gone. Everyone's gone.